Good morning, Boker Tov. Well, yesterday I taught you some stretching exercises that can be done in order to increase our mindfulness with regard to our bodies. And, probably the primary way or the first thing that you do to enter a state of mindfulness is to enter into your body, to bring your mind to your body. So expanding on what we did last week. Last week we did a body scan. You remember I had you lie down? We did it 4 days in a row and to check in with your body, to become aware of everything that was happening and the connection between the body and the mind, to observe what was going on in different regions of your physical body and what the reactions in your mind were regarding what was going on in your legs, your arms, your back, etc. And to notice how sometimes what you were thinking about, thoughts that would enter your mind, how they would affect your body. So we're going to do what we did yesterday. I'm going to expand on it just a little bit, and we're going to do it with a little more sophistication than we did yesterday. So the first thing we do is to stand. Okay? Good. Just stand with your feet, about shoulder width apart. And stand straight. You don't have to stand rigid. You can let your knees bend a little bit to be comfortable. Keep your chin up. And the first thing we do is to notice where on the floor, or maybe you're standing on the grass. I don't know where you are. You might be at the beach for all I know. But the surface under your feet. Just notice where your heels touch the surface under your feet. And notice where the soles of your feet, the balls of your feet, where they touch the ground, and where do your toes come into a contact with the earth under you. Notice the pull of gravity. Now, the first thing that we're going to do on the in-breath, and this is going to we're going to do it a little longer than we did it yesterday. So there might be a number of breaths, easy breaths, taken through the nose and exhaled through the nose as we raise our arms slowly. And just notice the muscles as they contract. Notice the muscles in your right arm, pulling your arm upward, breathing easily. Notice what's going on in your left arm. If you're wearing clothing that touches your arms or your hands, notice the contact as your arms rise up slowly. What's going on in your shoulders? Breathing easily, looking straight ahead, but with your focus on your body. Any sensations in your neck, any sensations in your back. Just hold your arms out for a moment, breathing easily. If your mind should drift away, just bring your mind back to this exercise. And now let your arms slowly descend. If your mind should wander, just bring it back to what's going on in your body. Breathe easily. And let your hands rest at your sides just for a moment. Notice your body at rest. Notice what's going on in your shoulders, in those muscles that you used to keep your arms up. Notice your breathing. And now we allow our hands to rise again. With the in-breath, begin to lift your arms up. Breathe easily through your nose. Keep your focus. If your eyes are open, this can be done with your eyes open or closed. If your eyes are open, keep your focus straight ahead. And this time, when your arms are parallel to the ground, they keep rising with each breath. Let your arms keep rising. Notice where your clothing touches your skin. And as your hands are reaching the extent of their reach, let the palms start to face each other. And bring them 4, maybe 6 inches to each other. And look up at your hands. And stretch upward. Feel the stretch in your lower back. Feel it in the middle of your back. All the way up to your neck. Breathe. And now, allow your arms to descend slowly. At a certain point, allow them to point downward. Take note of places in your body that are comfortable, places in your body that are not comfortable. And as your hands hang down by your sides, just relax and breathe into your arms. Notice changes in your breathing. Notice changes in your focus, perhaps in the clarity of your sight. And now, move your feet a little further apart. Head up, your back straight. And we're going to stretch from side to side. Allow your allow your left arm to begin to rise. Point your palm outward. And it's almost, that left hand is being drawn upward as if by a string. Keep your back straight and your focus forward. And now begin to bend toward the right. Don't hurt yourself. Don't do more than what's comfortable. Just go to the edge of where it's beginning to be a bit of a strain. Look upward at your palm. And bend as far as you can while still being comfortable, just to the edge where it might not be so comfortable. Look at that left hand. Feel the stretch. Feel the stretch on the left-hand side. Now slowly start rising up again. The right hand moving up the right thigh, and the left hand descending, the palm pointing in now. And now resting on your left thigh, by your left thigh. What are you feeling? Keep breathing through your nose, inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And now, for the other side, the right hand begins to rise up, to ascend slowly until it's parallel with the floor. And the palm turns over while you're looking ahead. And it's like you got a string pulling up that right palm. Notice what's happening in your neck, in your feet, in your knees. You might want to just bend the knees a little bit to get better balance. And as the hand descends over the head, allow the left hand to descend down alongside the left thigh and look up at your right palm. And continue to stretch. You can feel it on your right side. Don't overdo it. Just take it to the edge where it might not be quite so comfortable, and then bring it back a little bit. Play with it. Feel what's going on in your back. Take a deep breath and allow that left hand to start ascending alongside of the left thigh, and the right hand begins to descend. Keep your focus ahead of you. And as your right hand is parallel with the floor or the ground, allow the palm to point downward and continue the descent. And let the right hand just hang, just resting by your right thigh. Bring your feet together. Make them about 6 or 8 inches apart. Or whatever comfortable, whatever gives you support. And this one is called picking fruit. You'll see why in a moment. Once more, let your right hand begin to ascend. Let it ascend slowly until it is parallel with the floor. And then turn the right palm over and feel the right palm rising up. And it's right above your head, and you look up. And now you stretch as if you're going to be picking fruit, and at the same time you lift your left heel off the ground, and you're stretching. You might breathe in with every stretch. Let your left heel come down to the ground, and let your right hand descend. Look forward, and the right hand points toward the ground as it gets parallel with the shoulder, and it descends down to the right thigh. Just breathe for a minute. Notice how that right thigh, that right hip, and that left hip were stretched. And now with the left hand, let it ascend. If thoughts should enter your mind at this time, just bring your focus back to your left hand. And as your left hand becomes parallel with the ground, allow the palm to point upward. Keep looking ahead. And that left palm is above your head now. And look up at it, and we're going to pick some fruit, maybe some tasty apricots or cherries, and lift the right heel off the ground as we extend our reach with the left hand. The right heel is off the ground, and we can feel this great stretch on the left hip. Grab some of that fruit. Okay. And now let the left hand descend downward. Keep looking ahead. Downward, and as it gets parallel with the ground, turn it over and let it descend. What are you feeling? A little tired? Hope just don't overdo it. You gotta be kind to yourself, but these stretches really help with mindfulness training. One last stretch. And this one you can do sitting down. You see, I've taken my seat, so you can take your seat also. Look straight ahead. And move your shoulders forward, like making a hunchback, right? And kind of in a circle motion, let your shoulders rise toward your ears and let them go backward as far as they can. Bring those shoulder blades together. Again, forward, around, make a round motion up to the ears. Remember to breathe. Bring those shoulders as high as they can. Backward. Bring those shoulder blades together. And down, one more. We've done 3 in that direction. Let's go backwards. Let's go. Let's move the shoulders backward, back 3 times. Ready? Back. Bring those shoulder blades together, up toward the ears, and around, down. Once more, up. Let those shoulder blades almost touch, up toward the ears and down. One more. Let your hands rest peacefully on your laps. Feet flat on the ground. Allowing your eyes to close. And just for about a minute, breathe easily, aware of what's happening in your body. Awake to all the sensations you've been feeling in your body. Awake to all that is happening in your mind. Just observing your mind, observing your body. Take a deep breath, hold it, and release it. Another deep breath, and release it. Well, I hope that this exercise in body mindfulness might be helpful to you. It certainly makes you feel good. It certainly loosens you up to being aware of what's going around you, what's going on inside of you. So, these are just simple, easy exercises you can do anywhere, and they're yours. And they're yours to enjoy, yours to use whenever you need them. So, Boker Tov, Boker Or, I'm teaching Talmud at 11:30. I think you might find it interesting. a little more business law, according to Jewish tradition, how we are supposed to conduct ourselves in business, in the marketplace. In the meantime, remember to smile, and remember to bring a smile to the face of at least one other person that you encounter today. See you soon.